Motivated, I'm the truth. Going hard in the booth. All my dreams is coming true. If I can make it, you can too. Wasn't in a skipping school. Had to play by the rules. If you got dreams, don't be a fool. The process make it even cool. Gotta really pay attention. That right there is tunnel vision. Can't be falling, can't be slipping. This world full of competition. If you really tryna grow, you gotta make.
Welcome to ISO versus the world. This is Suspension Team Week 12. You know what I mean? First and foremost, you know what I mean, everything start with the Earning ISO show. So like y'all to rate, comment, review, you know what I'm saying, subscribe. You know what I mean, all that. You know what I mean, y'all know for the minimum time we try to consolidate our plays, man. So if y'all listen to us, most of y'all listen to us more than once. So please go listen to us one at a time, because I know some of y'all like to listen to us on all kind of different platforms, but most of y'all listen to us more than one time. So one of them other times, now, I mean, please go listen to us on Spotify, Apple. Let me start with that. Now, I mean, got my brother Woods on the phone. What's going on, bro?
Hey, much man, everything is good.
Okay. Now, I mean, everything's good over here too, man. Especially, now I'm saying, we got, now, I mean, Eagles got that win. Now, I mean, Eagles, baby. Know what I mean? Eagles, baby.
Yeah, man.
Eagles. Know what I mean? Right here. Eagles, man. Know what I mean? My man Ern
Yeah,
gonna
man,
make
well,
that the
get them
fun
wins
run.
out the way. Get them wins out the way now, because,
Nah,
once
man.
playoff time come, that shit gonna stop.
I mean, know what I'm saying? I mean that's what everybody think, know what I mean? Because I seen somewhere my man, a friend of mine, that I know, know what I mean? Shout out to him, now if you listening, my man Phil D. Domenico, he put up the tweet where they said we spoke, now I mean, we not even favored in the next 3 games. I think everybody think we gonna lose. People think we gonna lose the Bills game, the Cowboys game, and the 49ers game. They think we gonna go on a losing streak. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, well, yeah. Y'all favorite this week.
nah,
Yeah, y'all ass.
against the Bills.
Yeah.
Now I mean, from the joint I seen the joint that said, now I mean, we was the underdog. I don't know. I guess that's people just
Nah.
thinking like they kind of figure out, okay, the whole just the whole flow of a season or whatever, that they not gonna run the table. Now I mean, we going. Now I mean, a lot of people think we're gonna lose again. Now I'm saying, I mean, I do think we're gonna lose again. I think we're gonna lose at least. Me personally, I gotta be honest. I think we're gonna lose. I think we're gonna lose like 2 more games. I personally think that we're gonna lose the 49ers game and we're gonna lose to the Cowboys. Now I
Yeah,
mean,
okay.
I think everybody else we can beat. Now I mean, I think those are going to be the 2 losses we gonna have. You know what I'm saying? So that's just
Okay,
that's just
okay.
me. Now I mean, I wish we could just run the table, but that don't seem realistic. Not to say that can't happen, but it don't seem realistic that we only gonna have 1 win. I mean 1 loss. So I just feel like we can beat. I mean, for some odd reason, they think that we gonna go on like a losing streak, and then I guess we gonna win. We gonna win the rest of the games. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if they feel like that because that's kind of what happened to the 49ers, and they like, well, it's bound to happen to the Eagles too. They gonna win a few. They gonna lose a few games in a row. And I mean, I don't know if it's because of what happened to the 49ers or what, or just like the flow of a season. Because I be saying that sometimes, just the flow of a season. Because I don't. I hope we can run the table, but I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna probably lose at least 2 more games. That's just my thinking. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm thinking that we gonna
Mm-hmm.
lose. I think we're gonna lose the the Cowboys game and the 49ers game, but I think we'll win the rest of them. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
yeah, so
Well, I mean, this week y'all got a low spread. Y'all is a favorite. But the line is real low. But I'll get into that when I get to y'all
yeah,
game.
yeah.
But I do like y'all team. Y'all know how to win. It's just it's something to that where where you have close games, your team finds a way to win
Mm-hmm.
instead of like my team. We find ways to lose, especially against good teams. So I give y'all that. But I still think in the playoffs, all y'all need is one bad game, one bad day. It's not like the NBA where you got a series.
Mm-hmm.
It's one game, and then if you lose, that's it. So I mean, y'all not out the ones yet. I still think there's a chance y'all won't make it to the Super Bowl.
Mm.
But y'all team right now looking good, man. And can't nobody take that away from y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I feel like yeah, man. And then I can't remember if we talked about that when we talked about the Chiefs game, the game that, you know what I'm saying, we thought the Eagles was gonna win, but you know what I mean, Patrick Mahomes still the best player in the NFL. He's still the best quarterback. And some of them Jones is just
Mm-hmm.
drops. You know what I mean? Some of them Jones is just
Mm-hmm.
drops. So some things just went the Eagles' way because some of them passes was on the money and they was just drops. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Some of them
Yeah.
was just drops. You know what I mean? So
I
Patrick
think
Mahomes
I
is still
think y'all
Patrick
gonna win that
Mahomes.
joint. Y'all gonna win that joint anyway. Even if the ball would have caught that pass at the end, that
Mm-hmm.
deep pass,
Mm-hmm.
it was like a minute and 50 seconds left. I think if he would have scored a touchdown, y'all still would have came down the field, either tied it up or scored a touchdown. I think y'all gonna win that game regardless. I mean, I picked y'all. I knew y'all was gonna win that game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. But Chiefs, they definitely dropped a lot of passes, and Kelsey, he didn't look right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, know what I mean? Because know what I mean, I kind of feel for him because I know he gonna hear that all week. He probably gonna be tired of hearing that. Well, your woman wasn't there,
hmm
and that's why you lost. You know what I'm saying? Because
hmm
now I mean, especially when he had that fumble. Now I mean, I know that probably hurt him. Know what I'm saying? He probably still thinking about that. Know what I mean? He probably walking around that
hmm
in the back of his mind all day to day. Like, man, know what I really fumbled at a crucial time. I mean, any fumble is bad, but a time like that, know what
hmm
I mean, down there, know what I mean. So I mean, we got the win, but still, know what I mean, I know some of them Jones hurt, especially when my man dropped the pass. Know what I'm saying? That could have been a touchdown. Know what I'm saying? What was his name? Know what I mean? He got that long ass
So,
goddamn name.
Van
Yeah.
Scandal.
Yeah.
This MVS. They just called him
Yeah.
MVS. That's all they
Yeah.
call him.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to pick him in fantasy back when he played with Green Bay, you know what I'm saying, with Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean? He used to be somebody to pick that he would get, know what I mean, he didn't cost a lot. You know what I mean? Aaron Rodgers used to give him the ball from time to time and all that. But yeah, man,
hmm
listen, that game right there showed me that, yo, man, Patrick Mahomes is like, everything you say is, because some of them, like I said, some of them Jones just dropped. Some of them Jones was on the money. Them Jones was
hmm
on the money when they was just drops. You know what I mean? He put the ball where it needed to be. You know what I mean? That's like some God-given talent. Not to say the man don't work hard too, but to be able to, I'm saying
hmm
the instincts of that. You know what I mean? The instincts of that, to
Yeah.
throw the ball that far and then it end up right where it's supposed to be. But know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I said, some things just went with the Eagles' way. You know what I mean? Some of them Jones is drops, but when I was watching them Jones, I'm like, yo, them Jones is on the money, man. They right where they need to be, and there's people just dropping the ball. So, but I'm glad we got the
Yeah.
win. Yeah, man, but
Yeah. Y'all got out there with the win, man. That's all important, man. He did his best. He did his part, and his teammates ain't come through for him. But his defense, I think that was a big story too. That Chiefs
yeah,
defense all year,
yeah,
they've been nice, man.
yeah,
They
yeah.
really have been nice.
Yeah. They have been improving. Know what I'm saying? They have been improving because they look better than they have been in a long time, man. They really do look better than they
Yeah.
have been in a long time. So, know what I mean? Shout out to them for know what I mean, coaching them up or something because, yeah, man, they was playing like different. Know what I'm saying? They wasn't like it's not like when you just rolling over, not now we just rolled over them. Know what I'm saying? No, they was playing hard. Know what I'm saying? They really was playing hard. Know what I mean? Shout out to the Eagles defense too because, man, trying to keep up, know what I'm saying, with Patrick Mahomes running around and all that. Know what I mean? Ain't nothing easy about that. Know what I mean? So the pass rush was trying to do what they can, but it's Patrick Mahomes, man. He can run, know what I mean, drop dimes on the run and all that. Know what I'm saying? So, yeah, know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got out there with the win, but know what I mean, I do want to say something about the right now, not now I mean before we get into everything else, man. Listen, what's the boy name? That running back they got Pachenko or what? You know what I mean?
But yeah, something
Yeah,
like that. Isaiah Pacheco, yeah,
yeah,
something like
yeah.
that.
Listen, man. You know what I'm saying? He out there running like he Marshawn Lynch or something, man. Now I mean somebody got to pop him. Now I mean not saying trying to hurt him or nothing like that, but listen, man, I don't know the Eagles DBs. Now I mean I missed that Sheldon Brown Brian Dawkins type energy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now I mean, I miss that. Know what I'm saying? I don't see that. Now I mean, I understand we got like our DBs is more like finesse dudes. Now I'm saying they dudes that go for the interceptions and all that, and they break the plays up. They not the. Now I'm saying we gonna meet you head on. I'm not the. Now I mean, they not the Brian Dawkins, Sheldon Brown type dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They not them type dudes where now I mean I'm physical. Now I'm saying where I'm running. Now I mean that hit a running back head on. Know what I'm saying? So I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I understand what type of DBs we got. We got more finesse dudes that go for the interceptions and all that and that type of thing. You know what I mean? Because we do get interceptions. You know what I'm saying? So what they do works, but I kind of miss that physicality. You know what I'm saying? Because when he running like that, I'm look. Somebody got to put the hit stick on him, bro. You know what I mean? Somebody, yo, man,
Yeah.
somebody got to pop him. Know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I missed that Brian Dawkins type energy. Because Brian Dawkins would have been out there ready, now I'm saying, running around waiting, waiting on him. Know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And right now, we kind of got like the finesse dudes that they ain't really trying to get too physical a little bit. Know what I'm saying? I mean, I want to say, what's my man name? Is it Blankenship? I'm thinking I'm pronouncing his name right. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was trying not.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you can tell he got that dog in him to wear. Know what I'm saying? He ain't afraid. Know what I'm saying, to get physical. Know what I'm saying? He ain't afraid to. Know what I'm saying, to go in there. But like I said, I understand how our defensive backs is backfield is built. Now I mean, it's built to get interceptions and stuff like that, get turnovers and all that. It ain't built to be that old school. Know what I'm saying, smash mouth. Know what I mean. We ain't running around this joint like Ronnie, Lott. We ain't running around this joint like Sean Taylor. But sometimes I be wanting that type energy. Now I mean, I be wanting that type energy. Like I ain't even here for no. And I'm here to knock. I'm here to knock somebody's helmet off. I'm here for that. You know what I'm saying? I just be missing that sometimes because I spent a lot of years watching Brian Dawkins. Sheldon Brown. You know what I mean? Now I mean them type of dudes. Now I mean Jeremiah Trotter. Them type cats. So I kind of miss that. I kind of miss that energy.
It's a different league now, man. It's not that many teams that got that type of energy. I mean, I guess say like San Fran, maybe Baltimore, but it's just a finesse league. It's an offensive league, and these different defensive players, they're at like a disadvantage. They can't hit like they used to be able to hit.
Right.
Just so many flags are thrown. You seen the guy on Denver, Kareem Jackson. He just got suspended because he kept getting fined for hitting motherfuckers. Like kept smacking the shit out of people. So it's different league, man. It's gonna be tough to find that type of energy that you're looking for.
Yeah. And I understand that because. Now I mean, they ain't really letting them do that no more. So the next best thing is, all right, man, we got to build our defensive backs up to be the dudes that can break up plays or get interceptions. Because now I'm seeing the dude just want to run around and hit. To them, I mean, that person's probably a liability now. You know what I mean? Because you know how it is now. Now they getting penalized for just the hold and all that type of stuff. I mean, for anything now, you know what I mean? It's like you can't even. It's like you can't even touch nobody. So I guess the next best thing is, all right, man, we gonna build our defense up to. Now I mean, our defensive backs to be dudes that try to go for the ball, try to get the interception, and try to break the plays up. Them type of dudes. You know what I'm saying? Now I mean that you see around the league, like the guy we got on the Eagles, Darius Slay. My man down there, was it is Trayvon Diggs that got hurt? Know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The guy that got hurt. Him. Now I mean them type of dudes. That's know what I'm saying. That's now I mean that's breaking the plays up and they getting interceptions. You know what I'm saying? But I do miss that. I do miss that. You know what I mean? I'm out here just to hit something. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna try to get no interception and do all that, and I can't. No, I'm running around trying to hit something. You know what I mean? I want that type energy. I want that. What's my man name? Cam Chancellor and all them type of dudes. You know what I'm saying? Now I mean them type of dudes. Now I mean you be seeing them highlights of them just hitting, like you know what I'm saying? Like I just hit. Now I mean I let Richard Sherman and them worry about the interceptions. I'm ready to. You know what I'm saying? I'm put the hit stick on somebody, but
Right. No, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it, bro.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I won't be too long-winded with that, man. You got anything you want to say? Before we get into it.
No, I mean, just last week I had a good week. I'm in a survivor pool, and Jacksonville won, and then Washington. A lot of people was picking Washington last week,
Mm-hmm.
and that knocked out like 600 people.
Yeah, yeah.
So now it's like 1,700 people left. You know what I mean? Detroit, if Detroit would have lost, that would have been even more. A lot of people picked Detroit,
Mm-hmm.
but Detroit came back. That was a good game for Detroit.
Yeah,
So your boy is still hanging in there. It's just survival pool, man. And I'm just taking it 1 week at a time, man. I'm got my fingers crossed that I could come to the finish line and, you know what I mean, win this bread.
yeah, yeah, man. Yeah. Shout out to the Giants, man. Know what I mean? I did have my fingers crossed,
Yeah.
hoping they would win that game. Know what I mean? Because we needed. Now the Eagles needed Washington to lose more than the Giants to lose. You know what I'm saying? And so they handle business. So, know what I mean? I appreciate them for
Mm-hmm.
that. Know what I mean? I appreciate them for that, man. But know what I mean? Well, know what I mean? Without further ado, know what I'm saying? This is week 12. Know what I mean? Expansion team. So, get into it whenever you're ready.
All right, man. Well, I guess we're going to start off Thanksgiving. We got Green Bay. They going to Detroit. Detroit finally got a good team. It's been since 2016 since they won the Thanksgiving game. And now they 7.5 point favorites, Detroit. The total is 46.5. Now, speaking of that survivor pool, this is a team that I'm looking at picking. Um, just because, like I said, they've been since 2016 since they won a Thanksgiving game.
Mm.
And I think their coach is going to get them hyped to make sure that they win this joint. Um, I think they're going to show out, man. Just, cover that 7.5 point spread. Even though that's a touchdown, but I don't know. I got a feeling that they're going to come out and win this game and do it in good fashion because, it's been a long time since Detroit been good and a lot of motherfuckers, that whole thing we wake up on Thanksgiving and you see Detroit lose. It's a Thanksgiving ritual to see them lose and shit.
Mm.
So now that they got a good team, I really think they're going to be motivated to go out there and, do what they got to do and bust Green Bay ass. That's what I think, man.
Mm. Um. Okay. Detroit. Yeah, Detroit is bound to win one because Green Bay won, right? They won.
Yeah, they won last week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you saying, I mean, Detroit haven't won the Thanksgiving game in some years. I just think they just bound to
Mm-hmm.
win one. You know what I mean? They just bound to win one. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man, I think Detroit is gonna win this one. I do think Detroit is gonna win this one. And of course they playing at home, right? Because
Yeah,
because they always play at home, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. They own.
yeah, so yeah, man. So I just think that this is just Detroit's time to win one. Know what I mean, like you said, I mean they've been losing a few straight Thanksgiving, so I just think that it's just their time to win one. Know what I mean, I can't dictate the score and all that. I don't know if it's gonna be a close game, it's gonna be a blowout. I don't know if this. Know what I mean, or I don't know if Green Bay winning. I don't know if Green Bay winning is going like, like, I don't know, get them like hyped up or thinking like, okay, you know what I'm saying? We kind of caught our second win or whatever, and they gonna get hyped up not only for this game or just like, all right, we won that one, but now I mean we out of gas right now. Know what I'm saying? Because we just gave our all to win that one. You know what I mean? Because
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean, you never know. They might just be like, yo, we understand it's a Thanksgiving game, but we just gave all we had to win that game. We ain't got it in us right now. You know what I'm saying? So now I mean,
Mm-hmm.
so I ain't gonna be surprised they go out there and they just seem like low energy and they just trying to get the day over with. Now, you know what I'm saying? But now I mean, it just depends on what type of team they got. They a team that's gonna like hype them up that they won. Now I mean, a game that everybody thought that a lot of people thought they was gonna lose, or they just gonna be like, listen, man, we ain't got nothing left in the tank this week. You know what I mean? So we gonna see.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I mean? We gonna see. You know what I mean? So like I said, Detroit Detroit ain't win one in a few years. Detroit should win this one, but it depends on how Green Bay reacts. Know what I mean? To they win. If they win, it's like, all right, now we really okay. Know what I mean? We done caught our second win. Know what I'm saying? We winning games that everybody think that we was gonna lose, so we should be able to go ahead and get a win. Or is it just like, all right, man, we done gave it all we had for the last game, man. We just going to try to show up and just try to compete. You know what I mean? And they just going to be whatever. So I don't know.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I can dig it, man. I can dig it. Well, we got the next games at Washington going to Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, another Thanksgiving ritual. Me watching Dallas on Thanksgiving and seeing us lose. You know, so ain't no way in hell I could pick Dallas to cover that 10.5 point spread. Dallas is 10.5 point favorites. Total is 48.5.
Yeah.
And I would never pick Dallas to cover that spread.
Yeah.
They might even lose, you know what I mean? It's just a Thanksgiving ritual where I see them get upset. I don't know why that is, but it just happens a lot. So hopefully I'm wrong. And hopefully we come through and do what we got to do. But Washington, they usually play that tough. They play mostly the other division tough, play Eagles tough. So I respect Washington easy to cover that 10.5 point spread.
Yeah, man, 10.5. I think they going off for the fact that, you know what I mean, y'all last, you know what I mean, couple games, you know what I mean, y'all lit it up. So, but yeah, I don't see that happening on Thanksgiving. I don't see them. I see, you know what I mean, not to say that they can't win the game, but I don't think it's going to be like how it's going to be they done score 4 times. You know what I'm saying? Using how Dak might throw 3 touchdowns and run for 1. I don't think it's gonna be no what is it? It's like 10.5. Yeah, I don't think you just coming through. You know what I mean? And Washington is just laying down like that. Especially that they just lost to the Giants, so they gonna be hyped up trying to get a win, knowing that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how you gonna be. Like, all right, we just lost to the Giants. You know what I'm saying? So we got to turn around real quick, and we playing on Thanksgiving where everybody gonna be watching us. This is a game everybody gonna be watching. Not just our fans, everybody gonna be watching this. And we just lost. You know what I mean? To a team everybody thought that everybody thought we should win against. So they might come in here with that. You know what I mean? They might come in here and really go in their bag of tricks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They can walk out there with a win. You know what I mean? Now, I mean, they can walk out of there on Thanksgiving with a win because they might really be like, yo, man, we just lost to the Giants. We can't afford to lose 2 games in a row. Now, I mean, he probably already had this talk. Coach probably already had this talk with his team like, yo, I really need y'all to really get in y'all bag. You know what I'm saying? Pull a rabbit out the hat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because, offensively, it's times where they look great. You know what I mean? Offensively, it's times that they look great. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, as long as the defense can play solid, now, I mean, the defense can play somewhat decent, and the offense can really start scoring some points. Know what I mean? 'Cause I don't think they're gonna lay down, especially after losing to the Giants. So I think they like, yo, we need to win this game. We really do need to win this game, especially we gonna be on national TV. You know what I mean? Thanksgiving game. You know what I mean? We need to win this game. So don't be surprised if they be throwing the ball all over the field. Like they Miami Dolphins or Kansas City Chiefs or something like that. You know what I mean? Especially you got Eric Bieniemy, right? Eric Bieniemy, he might go in his bag. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. They might be like, man, it's the best Thanksgiving game we've seen in a long time. You know what I mean? So be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do you think that Ron Rivera, the coach of the Commanders, do you think he will finish out this year?
I think they would. You know what I mean? Especially if he go in there and get a win. If he goes in there and get a win on Thanksgiving, I think that kind of like buys him the time that, all right, even though with new ownership, they probably think like, all right, we're going to get rid of him, but we can at least give him the respect that us. Now I mean, giving him the whole year. Now I'm saying now if he go in there and lose this game, I don't know because I don't know like see this is the thing about their ownership. It's like an ownership group.
Okay.
Kind of like now I mean from what I know, I don't think it's just Magic Johnson just own it. Now I think they put Magic Johnson up front. I mean, I think
Yeah,
they put
the
Magic
main
Johnson up
owner
front.
is a guy from the Sixers, Josh Harris. He's really the main guy.
Yeah, but I think they let Magic Johnson be the face of it because everybody knows Magic Johnson and love Magic Johnson. So I don't know if it's going to be a group decision or what. Like you say, Josh Harris. I don't know what he planned on doing. I mean, I don't see him as no dude that's okay. We got to get rid of him right now. You know what I'm saying? But it depends on what they're talking about. It depends on what their mindset is. If their mindset is we need to see if Eric Bieniemy can be the head coach. So we might have to let Ron Rivera go now and let Eric Bieniemy run this joint to see what we have in him. You see what I'm saying? Because say they intentional is getting Ron Rivera out of here. Eric Bieniemy may look like, well, would not be the next logical, choice as head coach. You really gonna bring somebody else in and keep me where I'm at and not promote me? So then you might have him be disgruntled because I don't think he left Kansas City to sit around and still be a coordinator. I could have stayed in Kansas City. I had Patrick Mahomes. Now I mean, I think he left. I think he left knowing that when I come here, eventually I'm going to be the head coach. Now I don't know. Now I mean, now I know the ownership and all that changed and all that, but that's probably still probably the same thing. Like, yo, now okay, I came here thinking eventually I'll eventually be the head coach. You know what I'm saying? I think Ron Rivera know that. Like, okay, they brought him in. Eventually, he gonna replace me if I don't win. If I don't start winning. You know what I mean? So it depends on what that ownership group is sitting around talking about. Like, all right, we got to see what we got in Eric Bieniemy if he can step up and be the head coach now. Know what I'm saying? Use these games that's left in the season. See, that's the thing though. They on some they kind of like teetering in the middle where they season is not a wash. They not like dominant, but they play decent, but their season is not a wash yet. So they probably like, all right, man, just give him. Now I mean, if he win and his record is decent, they still might need to change just because it's new ownership. They might think, well, especially when Magic Johnson came out, so you already know Magic Johnson is, Showtime. So he probably came in here thinking like, we got to get somebody. All right, we got Eric Bieniemy here, who's considered one of the best offensive people in his. Now I mean, we need to have him up in the forefront. Have him be the head. We need to have him be the head coach. You know what I'm saying? So because we try to put points on the board. You know what I mean? We try to start being the game of the week. We try to be on Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football. You know what I mean? We ain't doing. No, we can't do that if we only scoring 10. You know what I'm saying? 13 points. We scoring a bunch of field goals and all that. We only scoring one touchdown a game and a bunch of field. We gotta put points on the board so we can be a team everybody want to watch and start getting primetime games in the game of the week and all that. So that's just what I want to see. Now I mean, that's why I feel like Ron Rivera probably going in this game like I need to win this game. You know what I mean? We just lost to the Giants, a game that everybody thought we should win. We just lost that game. If we lose this game, I wouldn't be surprised if they just let him walk. Especially seeing that the Raiders, especially seeing that the Raiders did it. So it's not like, all right, we ain't worried about getting all the bad press and all that for letting somebody walk in the middle of the season because the Raiders just did that. Now I'm saying to somebody that's supposed to be, Josh McDaniels, right? Somebody that's supposed to be more highly touted than Ron Rivera. Now I mean, Josh McDaniels is supposed to. Now I mean, he's one of them dudes that's supposed to be regarded as he one of the brightest minds in football and all that, and he just got let go. So they may feel like, all right, the press ain't gonna be that bad. If we let him go. Now I mean, who really even gonna care? Because we got Eric Bieniemy. So now we could just fall back on, we trying to see what he got. Now I mean, we trying to turn this Now I mean, we trying to turn this team into an offensive team and score some points. So I think Ron Rivera going in this game knowing like, yo, I need to win this game. If I lose this game, they might just let me walk in the middle of the season. You know what I mean? And just cut the check and just let him go and just put Eric Bieniemy as the head coach because they probably want to go offensive because they probably looking. Listen, they looking at the Cowboys. They're looking at Dak throwing them touchdowns. They're looking at the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Running around, throwing their wide receiver. They want to be the same type team. They want to be a team that they can go score 4 touchdowns in a game. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what they want to be. You know what I mean? I think that's their goal is to kind of up the stock of Washington by, yo, we got to get offensive, man. We got to get offensive like the rest of these other, you know what I mean, especially in our division. You got the Eagles and the Cowboys in the division. You know what I'm saying? They can score 4 touchdowns, 3-4 touchdowns every game. You know what I'm saying? We need that. Now I mean, we need offense. People want to hear the offense. Now I mean, people want to see touchdowns. Somebody want to see the quarterback running around throwing dimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I feel like they need. So I think Ron Rivera probably might be thinking about that in the back of his mind, like, yo, if I lose this game, they might just let me walk, cut the check and just let me walk right now in the middle of the season. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think they need this game, and it depends on how much their team really cares. If their team is already like this, because we not in the locker room. I don't know if they disconnected from him, and they just, you know what I'm saying? And his message is just like going and winning out the other. And I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we not in the locker room, and we don't really we don't really see nobody talk about what's going on with Washington and all that. We not down there to where they cover the team and everybody talk. You know what I mean? So we don't know what the talk is. We don't know if the team is with Ron Rivera. They don't know if they don't care. They just sitting around waiting for him to be gone or whatever, or they kind of take more to Eric Bieniemy. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know the ownership. Now, I mean, now, the only reason I say this is because when Magic Johnson came out and started talking, all right, the ownership elected him being the mouthpiece of it. So I think that his whole mentality is, yo, you know what I mean? It's showtime. We got to put some points on the board. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way we going to get this team that people want to care about watching this team and get them Sunday night games, them game of the weeks and all that. Or we just going to be the 1 o'clock game over and over, you know what I mean, every week. Now I mean,
right.
You probably tired of being a 1 o'clock game. You know what I'm saying? Now I mean, or not even getting put on and all that. You know what I'm saying? No. We trying to be the game of the week. We trying to be Sunday night football. We trying to be Monday night football. You know what I mean? The only way you're gonna get like that is we got to score points. So like I said, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. But don't be surprised if they lose this game. You know what I mean? And they just cut the check and just let Ron Rivera walk. But let me go on, man. You got too long with that joint.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, I feel the same way. I think Ron Rivera days is number. I think he's gonna be out of there pretty soon. Next, we got the Thanksgiving night game. San Fran going to Seattle. San Fran is 7-point favorites. Total is 43.5. That's a lot of points. 7 points. That's for them to be on the road. San Fran is 7-3. Seattle 6-4. I just feel like that's a high ass point spread. Something telling me that Seattle will keep it close, keep it under that 7. I don't want to say they're gonna win, but I think they'll cover that spread, 7-point spread to their division. I mean, but then again, I don't know what's gonna happen with because Geno Smith got hurt. So if he don't play, then I don't like that. Then. And he might not, now that I think about it, I forgot Geno Smith got hurt. Well, I've really got no opinion on it, but, just going off the spread, I mean, that's a San Fran line if I ever see one. Like, they saying San Fran going to blow them out. But like I said, they 6-3, and Seattle only got one more loss to them. Seattle's home. So how the hell is Seattle 7-point underdogs at home to them? So that's saying that San Fran's going to, blow them out.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say I got no strong opinion. I probably won't bet this, but that's definitely a San Fran line, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Know what I mean, I wasn't checking up on whether Geno Smith is playing or not. Know what I mean, I don't know if he out or what. But yeah, man, I don't see. They just thinking like, well, just the flow of a season. Well, the 49ers is back, and they should just keep on rolling. Like I said, for some odd reason, I mean, Seattle played tough. I don't think they just gonna go in there and just run them over. Whether Geno Smith is playing or not, I don't think they just gonna go and run them over. You know what I'm saying? Especially gonna go into
Mm-hmm.
Seattle. Know what I'm saying? You gonna go into Seattle and think you just gonna, you just gonna run them out the building. I don't see that. Know what I mean? Now I think the 49ers are gonna win this game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're gonna win how everybody just think they're gonna win. Well, they just gonna go on, well, the 49ers is back, know what I mean, playing and all that. So everybody said they was the best team in the NFL. You know what I mean? Now they back and they just gonna be rolling all over everybody. No, I don't think they just gonna roll over them like that. But I do think they can get out of there with the win. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
how I don't think I don't think it's gonna be how everybody think it's gonna be. Know what I mean? Like it's gonna be, well, Christian McCaffrey get a couple touchdowns, and Brock Purdy throw for 2 touchdowns, and they get a couple and it's 30 something to 10 or something. I mean, 30 something to 13. You know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
no game like that. I just don't. Know what I mean? So I mean, I could be wrong, but I just don't think it's going to be no game like that. I think they're going to play them tough. I think the 49ers can get out of there with the win, but I don't think it's going to be like how everybody just think that, well, the 49ers is back rolling, so can't nobody stop them, and they can just go into Seattle and just run them over. No, I don't see that happening. I can see them going in there and winning, but not how they think that they're going to win. Like, they think they just going to be like, you know what I mean? It's just going to be like a blowout. No, I don't see that.
Yeah, I heard you. And then San Fran, they played the Eagles the following week. And we all know that San Fran was crying and itching all season. I really think they looking forward to playing the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
And it might be like a trap game where
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
they will probably win the game, but they won't, like you said, blow
Mm-hmm.
out Seattle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Now we go on to Black Friday. We got Miami playing the New York Jets in New York. Miami is 9.5 point favorites. The total is 41. I mean, obviously, Zach Wilson got benched. They're going to have Tim Boyle start at quarterback. Miami should win this game. It's all on the Jets defense. I don't know if they're going to get fed up of carrying this team all year and they just get to a point where they just like, fuck it, and just, I'm not saying they're going to quit, but, they just, it's just human nature where you just, I don't know, you just kind of like get defeated on yourself because you have no hope. The other side of the ball, the offense is just trash. And each game you go into, you know that you can't let them other opposing teams score more than 10 points. That gotta be a defeating feeling. So I mean, I think Miami's gonna win the game, but I just not sure if they're gonna cover that 9.5 point spread because, like I said, it's a busy game. It's a lot of points. If anything, I might pick the under 41 points, but I mean, Miami should win this game with ease. But 9.5 points is a lot for a division game.
Yeah, man.
This is a dumb game. First of all, Black Friday. I
Right.
hate this fucking. I hate this game. This to play on this day. Like that's just stupid, man.
Yeah. I don't even understand the point of that. What's the point of that?
Money, man. Who knows, man?
Yeah.
It is obviously about money.
Yeah. I don't even understand the point of playing on no Friday. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what is this, high school? Like, what are we? I mean, what are we doing? Like,
Right.
yeah, but I don't even get it. You know what I mean? I don't get it. But yeah, I mean, the whole thing about the Jets, yeah, I mean they be trying, but you could tell frustration is setting in, and really you try to switch out quarterbacks. But if I'm if I'm Zach Wilson, I mean you don't want to have a spirit of no quitter or nothing like that. But I did hear what's his name? My man used to be the tight end that Tom Brady used to throw to all the time. Gronk. I did hear
Yeah,
Gronk say, "Yo, man, they just need to go and just release him." You know what I'm saying? He do probably need a fresh start because right now he just a part of a goddamn circus at this point. You know what I mean? You snatching him in,
Yeah.
snatching him out. That's not me is inconsistent. I just think the man need a fresh start. You can see the talent is there. It's not like he's terrible. Everybody want to be quick to say he's terrible. The talent is there. Some people just need a fresh start. You know what I mean? With just a brand new coaching staff somewhere different. Now change the scenery. You know what I mean? You might get something. Now I'm saying you might have something with him. You know what I mean? Another team might have something with him. You know what I mean? I think he just need to get out of there. Get the hell out of New York. You know what I mean? Get the hell out of New York. You know what I mean? Now I mean where they ain't got nothing else better. Now I mean you got 1,000 news outlets and 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Because it's New York. You know what I'm saying? So now I mean just get out of there and I mean go someplace fresh and try again. Now I mean you might. You know what I'm saying? That now I mean your next destination might be the place that fit. You know what I'm saying? And everybody be like, man, you know what I'm saying? This is the place where he really flourishing and really, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing. You know what I mean? This is how everybody thought that he would be, a type of quarterback he would be in the NFL. Because right now, this whole situation, you know what I mean? I agree with Gronk. This whole situation, you know what I mean, is just done with for him. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, not, you know what I mean? It don't even make no sense for these two. They just need to part ways. You know what I mean? He just need to part ways from that team. You know what I mean? And find somewhere else. You know what I mean? I think that would just be best for him and then get to try it again. You know what I mean? I just think he just got like, he kind of got like thrusted into a place where it's like it's New York and then your expectations is we should be able to turn this around because it's New York and we you know what I mean? We should be dominant because, like I said, it's just a New York team. So the pressure, you know what I mean? No, man, we trying to change the culture to a winning culture. And then, you know, they tried to get Aaron Rodgers. And, you know, he ended up getting injured. So you're already trying to play in the shadow when everybody, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to come in here and play good where everybody's sitting around just waiting for one of the people doing the greatest of all time to come back and play anyway. Yo, man, just part ways. You know what I mean? You ain't got to hate you know what I mean? Got to hate nobody. Got to be no animosity. It just be a clean break. Like, yo, you know what I mean? This ain't working. Let me just go. That way I can try to somewhat have a different career because y'all ain't gonna do it when Aaron Rodgers come. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing but probably let me go or probably try to trade me or something anyway. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna let me. I mean, I'm not trying to sit on the bench, and y'all not trying to have me sit on y'all bench. You know what I'm saying? So let me just go. I ain't gonna be mad. I ain't gonna be no bad blood or nothing like that, or me just sitting around. And you know, got back and forth, got messed up things to say. No, everybody in the world know it's just this just need to be just a clean break. I just need to go somewhere else. Now I mean that way I can see if I can, get my flourish in my career, actually get a career in the NFL. But this right here with the Jets, that should be over with. I agree with Gronkowski when he say that. That should just be over. This should just be over with for him. Then you snatching them out, then you putting them back in, then you snatching them out. Then you putting them back in. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So now it's inconsistent. So now I can't get no type of, you know what I mean? I can't get no type of consistency, you know what I'm saying, in flow, because you know what I mean? So it's just should be done with. You know what I mean? Man, just, you know what I mean? Just me, us in this franchise should just part ways. That's all. You know what I mean? You ain't got to talk bad about them or, you know what I'm saying, go back and forth and getting to know nothing in the media and all that. Man, let's just both just part ways. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I agree with that. Next, we got two teams that don't got to worry about quarterback problems. We got Jacksonville going to Houston. Jacksonville is minus 1.5 point spread, minus 1.5 point favorites. Total is 47.5. These are two good teams, fighting for the division.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a good game, man. I'm leaning towards Houston.
Mm.
Total, I already have no type of feeling towards, but I'm really leaning towards Houston. I like the way they play, man. I like the coach. D'Amico doing a hell of a job up there. And I just think they'll find a way to win. Jacksonville, I don't know, man. It's just something about them. They got the talent and all, but I feel like they don't really reach their full potential. I feel like
Two
there's so
steps
much
forward.
more that they can unlock.
Yeah, 2 steps forward, 1 step back with them.
Mm-hmm.
It's always like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think, this is a spot where Houston, they home as well. So I think Houston will win this game. But regardless, it's an important game for both teams. And it should be a good game, man.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's the first time that they playing, that they're meeting up this year. So, they got plenty of opportunities to meet again. And then, Jacksonville 7-3, Houston 6-4. This game is very pivotal for the division. And earlier, Jacksonville did play Houston earlier, and Jacksonville lost.
Mm-hmm.
So now that I see that, do I really think that they could sweep Jacksonville? I don't know. So that kind of changes my opinion right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see them sweeping them.
Mm.
So I'm gonna change my pick. Like all that being said, I don't know. I go by the flows. I go by emotion. That's how I tend to bet. You know what I mean? And like I said, I just can't see them getting swept by Houston. I talked all that shit just 2 minutes ago, and I just changed that fast. But I think Jacksonville is going to win it now. Now that I see that, I just can't see them getting swept.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the basis of my argument.
Yeah. They in the same division?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Division game. That's gonna be tough, man. I can't really call this game. I really can't call this game. But I just want to say, shout out to D'Amico Ryans. You know what I'm saying, for being a guy that was defense. When he played, defense. So, but man, he just let that young boy play. He just let CJ Stroud, he just, listen, man, that's what we got him for. Let him play, man. I just like the fact that he don't handcuff him. He don't. He just let him play. I do, I like that, man. I do like the fact that they just let him play. You want to throw the ball over, go ahead, man. Go ahead. We ain't gonna be handling you with kid gloves and trying to handcuff you. Nah, go ahead. But I said a division game. I don't bet, you know what I'm saying? And if I did bet, I wouldn't even touch this game because I have no idea how this game gonna go. I really couldn't even tell you. So, like I said, I'm not a betting man, you know what I'm saying? So, to y'all guys that's betting, man, bet at your own risk because I couldn't even call this game. And like you said, you know what I'm saying, they might end up splitting. You know what I'm saying? Because they're in the same division just because of that. You know what I mean? I do understand everybody thinking, CJ Stroud, he be throwing the ball all over, man, and they should win this one. You can't really count Jacksonville out though. You know what I mean? Because Trevor Lawrence starting to sling the ball too around. You know what I mean? He's slinging that ball around too. So this might end up being a close game, man. I wouldn't be surprised if this end up being like, a field goal or, you might go into overtime. This might be an overtime jump. You know what I mean? I really can't call it. It might go down to the last second field goal. It might go down to overtime. I just got a feeling, you really can't just call no game like this. You know what I mean? So Like I said, if I was a betting man, I wouldn't even touch this game. Like I said, man, y'all gonna do what y'all want to do. So bet at your own risk on this one.
Right, right. Well, that's your disclaimer of the show.
Yeah,
Bet at your own risk.
yeah, bet your own risk on that one.
All right, we got Tampa Bay going to Indianapolis. Indianapolis is 2.5 point favorites. Total is 43.5. It's kind of surprising to me that the Colts are favorite. Feel like I haven't seen them play in a while. I mean, I know they had a bye last week, but I couldn't even tell you the last time that they played. I don't even remember the last game they played. But it kind of surprised me, that they're the favorites. I would think Tampa Bay would be the favorite. But regardless, I mean, I got no strong opinion on this game. It go either way. Both these teams are middle of the pack teams, and just mediocrity, man. I really got no strong decision or play. Like I just can't call it, to be honest.
Yeah, man. Indianapolis. Yeah, man. I forgot they was even in the league, man. I can't remember last time that I even seen a highlight of them or nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but people just think Tampa Bay should just handle business. They should be able to get they should be able to get a win. They should be. But at the same time, that's not no guarantee. You know what I mean? Indianapolis just got pretty decent coaching. They just got pretty decent coaching. So it ain't gonna be no walk in the park, but they should be able to get this win. Know what I mean?
Okay.
Know what I mean? They should be able to get a win. Know what I mean? They should be able to keep it together enough to get a win. They should.
Okay.
Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Yeah, they should.
Okay.
Like, know what I mean? You never know, because I think you got Cleveland winning. You know what I mean? You got teams winning that you think is like, you got the Giants winning. Like, you got teams that you thinking is going like, know what I mean? That everybody thinks is going to lose is like, it's just holding it together enough and just coming, just pulling rabbits out of hats. So, but I think Tampa Bay should be able to, is a good enough team to just, all right, we going to just, it ain't going to be it may not be a pretty win, but I think we just get the win. You know what I mean? Regardless of how it look, it ain't going to be, you know what I mean? We don't care if it's a pretty win or not, long we just need to win. So I think Tampa Bay should go in there with that mindset, like, we just got to win. We don't care how good it look. We don't care, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just win. So I think that might be them. You know what I mean, should be their mentality of just go and get the win. It don't matter if it's pretty or it's ugly. Just get the win. So.
All right. Well, now we got another ugly game. I know where this shit gonna be pretty. New England going to the Meadowlands to play the Giants. New England is 3.5 point favorites. Total is 33.5. That's a low ass total. Last week I told you I'll take the under with Pittsburgh. There's a low ass total. So the same kind of applies to this, but I'm not as strong as I was last week. This one could slip up and go over somehow. But once again, this is just a trash ass game, man. New England, I think, will win. I don't even know who's gonna be the quarterback. New England. I think it's gonna be the bull belly Zappy. I think they benched Mac Jones, but I'm really not 100% on that. But I do think that they benched Mac Jones. I don't think he's gonna be the quarterback. Yeah, this is a trash ass game, bro, and I got no strong opinions on this one either, man. I won't even be watching this shit.
Yeah. Oh, okay. My bad. Grunt was talking about Mac Jones. I think they said Mac Jones.
Yeah.
I think some of Mac Jones.
Benched, yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They might have to get him out of here. Somebody else was talking about Zach Wilson getting out of here. It wasn't Gronk, I don't think. It was somebody else. Know what I mean? It was somebody else, but I still feel the same way about Zach Wilson. Know what I'm saying? He do need to get up out of there and just get a fresh start. But Mac Jones, yeah, man. I don't, man. New England. I mean, that's y'all problem, man, to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Mm-hmm.
See, but that's the thing about New England. People be counting them out, and then they'll win a game. They'll look completely
Mm-hmm.
terrible during some game. And the next game, they'll keep it together and I mean enough to win. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Mm-hmm.
thing about them. You got two teams that can hold it together and just scrape together a win. And then plus the way the Giants is, the fact that the Giants just won, I don't know if they just like on some like art that kind of like lit a fire in them to like, all right, man, we gotta at least compete the rest of this season. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We gotta play hard. This ain't no, all right, man, we just gonna collect the paycheck for the rest of the season, just ride this season out and then it's over with. No, I think that win might have like really like lit a fire in them to like, no, man, we gonna compete. We gonna play hard. You know what I mean? We gonna play hard every single game. You know what I mean? That might be their mentality. So I don't think they just, you know what I mean, laying down like, all right, man, we just, you know what I mean, everybody, you know what I mean, hey man, we getting paid, so you know what I mean? We just gonna show up. We ain't gonna do much. We just gonna collect our check. No, I think the Giants is going. You know what I mean? That win really probably got them thinking like, listen, man, we got to go hard every week. We got to compete. You know what I mean? We not just gonna be. We not gonna just let teams run us over. I don't give a damn what the
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a damn what the record is. Whatever. You know what I mean? We got to go hard every game. You know what I mean? We got to go hard every game. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean? It just might be a pride thing or self-respect type thing. Like, no, man, we owe it to ourselves to play hard. So,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to just automatically think because, oh, it's Bill Belichick and he'll just find a way to outsmart them and I mean, and get the win and all this and that. Now, I mean, the Giants might go in there and play hard. You know what I'm saying? Really, really play hard. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the new young quarterback they got, DeVito. I think his name
Yeah.
is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, now I mean, with the personality and attitude he got, like, yeah, they might rally around and be like, no, man, this is a whole pride thing, man. We got to play hard. Give a damn what the record is, dog. We not gonna be just, you know what I'm saying, no pushovers, let people just walk all over. No. We gonna play the rest of this season out and we gonna play hard every game. So I don't think they just gonna be some pushovers and they just gonna be an easy win for anybody. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants win this game too. I would not be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to play hard now. Now he going up against Bill Belichick. Now he going one of the best that ever coached. So now I mean,
Mm-hmm.
even when you think he done, he find ways to win. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So like I said, man, the Giants. I don't think the Giants is just going to roll over this season and just say this season is a wash. No, I don't think they're doing it. I think they're going to play hard every game. So, now I mean, this joint is basically a coin flip, man. Know what I mean? But I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants win because I think that kind of lit a fire in them to be like, no, we got to play hard. You know what I'm saying? We not just gonna roll over and just collect a check for the rest of the season. Nah, man, we gonna play hard. Anybody we play against, we don't give a damn what your record is. We don't give a damn what our record is. We gonna play hard. So I think that's what they gonna do. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants win this game.
Okay. Next we got a team that they're looking like they already laid down, that they're not playing hard no more. We got Carolina going to Tennessee. Tennessee is 4-point
Didn't
favorites.
they just
Total
play?
37. Who? These two teams?
Yeah, this fight they
They
just
ain't
played. I
play.
don't know. Okay.
They ain't play this year. um, but I tell you what, I was looking on my little survival pool, and it's like I want to say like 30% of the people is picking Tennessee. So I'll be rooting for Carolina. I know I ain't picking Tennessee.
Mm.
So I hope Carolina go win this game. Bryce Young, he beat C.J. Stroud earlier this year. So, maybe he know how to beat the other rookies quarterback.
Mm.
So I'm hoping that would be the case this week. So, I mean, other than that assessment, I really have no strong opinion. I'm rooting for Carolina. And I do think it's a way that they can find a way to maybe sneak out a win. I mean, Tennessee's only 4-point favorites. Carolina won one game. Tennessee won three. I mean, I guess that's the right amount of points. But yeah, I'm rooting for Carolina, man. I'm not gonna people out my pool, and I hope they go in there and take care of business and sneak out a win. Let's
Okay.
go, first show.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think they bound to win another game. I don't know if it's gonna be this game because I don't know their schedule, but I think they bound to win at least one more game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think they just bound to win at least one more game. I don't know if it's this one or not. I think the quarterback that Tennessee got, I think he can. I think he can scrape together a win. You know what I mean? Because still got DeAndre Hopkins. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Still got him. I don't know what's going on with Derrick Henry. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
I
You
don't
don't look
know.
the same, right?
Yeah. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what's that about. I don't know if they just. I don't know if it's something internal what's going on with that team that they just not like. They just not on the same page no more. They just not gonna feed him the ball. But you never know. You know what I'm saying? It may not even like you said. We don't know if it's him or if it's just. Know what I mean? The team is like kind of like disassociating itself from him and just not making him like a focal point. Know what I mean? A priority no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it
Mm-hmm.
is. You know what I mean? I don't know what that is. I don't know the inner workings of what's going on in there. But they quarterback should be able to get a couple throw a few touchdowns. I don't think it's going to take much to beat Carolina because I don't think Carolina ain't no. I think Carolina is at this point is on some. You know what I mean? We just trying to now we just get through. We just trying to get the season done and over with, and everybody collect their paycheck, and then you just gonna try to get season over with, and then the people that run their franchise like, man, we'll just try again. I mean, all season try to bust some moves and take it from there. I think they're just trying to ride this season out. Now I mean, now I do think that they'll get at least one more win, but you never know. I would be wrong because their mentality might be like, we just trying to get this season done and over with. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that Tennessee should be able to scrape a win together. You know what I mean? Because I don't
Mm-hmm.
because I don't think the Carolina Panthers mentality is the same as like maybe like the Giants or somebody like that where they might go. You know what I'm saying? Is no, we gotta play hard and compete. Now I mean, it might just be all right, man. We trying to get through this season. People just trying. Now I'm saying you're gonna try to get through the season because it might be a lot of turnover at the end of the. Now I'm saying the off season. So a lot of dudes on that team, I be thinking like, I ain't about to go hard. I probably not even gonna be here next year. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what am I go hard for? Now I mean, you never know. Now I mean, so you never know what's going on in the workings. Now I mean, the franchise. So I think that Tennessee should be able to scrape a win together. They should. They should. Now I mean, I really think that they should be able to just scrape a win together. It ain't got to be no pretty win. It just got to be a win. So
All right. Hopefully you're wrong, and I hope Carolina get that win for me. all that being said, I mean, all right. Next we got Pittsburgh going to Cincinnati. Pittsburgh is 1.5 point favorites. Total 34.5. Another low total. Cincinnati, Joe Burrow out for the year. Pittsburgh, they finally fired the offensive coordinator, Canada. I think just off the strength of that, I think Pittsburgh will win. Usually when a team like fire their coach the next week, usually they win a game. Buffalo, they fire their offensive coordinator, and then you see they beat the Jets. This week, their running back Najee Harris was talking shit about the offense, saying they gotta play better, they play like shit and all that. And then next thing, the offensive coordinator get fired. That's probably been what the team been talking about the whole season. Why we got this motherfucker call plays, team shit, and all that type of nonsense. So I think this will bring breath of fresh air just at least for this week. And I think Pittsburgh will find a way to win like they always do. And yeah, I would just say bet the money line. Because I wouldn't be surprised they win by 1 point, and then Cincinnati will still cover that 1.5 point underdog spread. I would just say pick Pittsburgh on money line. Somehow, some way, they will find a way to win this game.
yeah. I just think Mike Tomlin going to find. I mean, he's going to have his team ready to just. To get a win. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we going to see if we going to see if they can execute now that they switched up. You know what I'm saying? Switched up our offensive coordinator. So yeah, man, we gonna see what that's looking like. So I mean, I think Cincinnati's still gonna play hard, but I just think Pittsburgh is just due for a win. I think Pittsburgh's just due for a win. That's the only reason I'm picking. I just think they just due for a win. So, so I just think they're gonna win this one. I can't tell you if they're gonna be rocking and rolling or it's gonna be a close game. I can't tell you none of that. I just think they're gonna win the game. I mean, I can't tell you how they're gonna win. If it's gonna be a pretty win, they're gonna be throwing the ball all over the place and scoring. You know what I mean? Or it's gonna be a field goal game or a game with a bunch of field goals. You know what I mean? I can't by field goal. I can't tell. Now I just think that because of Mike Tomlin that he just will his team to win. So I just think that that's just what's going to happen.
Right. I agree with you. All right. Next, we got New Orleans going to Atlanta. Atlanta is 1.5 point favorites. Total was 42.5. Both these teams had a bye last week. I believe Desmond Ritter for Atlanta. I believe he's the starter quarterback for Atlanta for the rest of the year, they said. And New Orleans, I don't know who their quarterback is. I don't know if Derek Carr is still going to be hurt. He's still going to be not playing. Would it be Jameis Winston playing? Where they had that boy Taysom Hill play? I don't know. There's too many question marks at quarterback for me to give an opinion on this, a strong opinion at the very least. If anything, if Derek Carr do not play, something telling me New Orleans will win this game. If Jameis Winston play, I don't know why I think New Orleans can win this game. Other than that, like I said, it's just so many question marks that I really can't give a strong opinion on it. Maybe under 42.5 points, low scoring game. But other than that, I can't call it.
Yeah. So Jameis Winston is going to be the quarterback.
If Derek Carr don't play, I mean, I know he got hurt for the last game they played, but they had the bye week, so I don't know if that's enough time for him to get back and now he's going to play. I don't know yet.
Okay, all right. Yeah, man, because I don't know what's going on with Atlanta. So I just think that they kind of like, they just coasting right now. Trying to get the season over, it seems. You know what I mean? They don't know what they're going to do down there. See, that's what I'm saying. I think that would be a place like, no disrespect to the quarterbacks they have down there now, but a Zach Wilson or something like that. You know what I mean? To go down there and see if we can get a fresh start at a place like Atlanta or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He just got to get out of New York. Now, he just got to get out of New York and just part ways with that franchise. Now, a place like Atlanta might be somewhere for him where he can get his fresh start. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, yeah, New Orleans should just take care of business because Atlanta is just, who knows what they doing. They'll probably don't even know what they doing. They probably just like, all right, man, we just going, we just trying to get this season over with. Now I'm saying we gonna regroup. Now gonna try to do what we gotta do off season. Now this season is a wash. You know what I mean? I don't think it's nothing to salvage this season. You know what I'm saying? So we just trying to get through the rest of this season and just get this season over with, so we can just try to make whatever moves and do what we gotta do in the off season. You know what I mean? So we can try again. But I think they might already think like, man, this Jones already a wash. You know what I mean? So I think that they're not going to play. I don't think they playing hard. I don't think their team is playing hard. I think their team is like, listen, man, we showing up because we got to show up. Ain't nobody about to really go out there and give them no maximum effort. You know what I mean? Like I said, a team like that, a lot of people probably sitting on their team thinking like, man, I'm not even going to be here next year. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know. You know what I mean? So why would I be, you know what I mean? So why would I be out here running around trying to kill myself now and then for what? You know what I mean? For who, for what? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? At that point. So, yeah, I think New Orleans should be able to just take care of business. You know what I mean? I think Atlanta they just showing up because they got to show up at this point. You know what I mean? The
Okay.
team. I don't think the team got no kind of identity. They done they done kind of took the ball out of the running back's hands, which now I mean he was
Mm-hmm.
tearing it up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean he was tearing it up,
Mm-hmm.
and they kind of like I don't try to. I don't know. I don't know if that's a front office decision. Like, well, shut him down this season because we don't want to overwork him because this season is just a wash. We're not worrying about this season because it just seemed like they just kind of like shut him down. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they just kind of like stopped feeding him the ball. So I don't know if that's the intention. Like, man, this season is a wash. We not about to. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't about to be feeding him the ball all game and all that because we gotta hold on to him and keep him fresh for what moves or whatever we might try to make. Man, forget this season. I don't know. I don't know the mentality of the general manager, the owner. They might be type of person, man. This season is a wash. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? We already trying to plan and figure out what we got to do during the off season. You know what I mean? So I think that's the type of team where
Mm-hmm.
they just showing up because they got to show up. You know what I mean? Which I know, which probably sucks for some of them who probably love the game and want to play hard and compete. But they probably like, listen, man, I'm about to be running around here all crazy. You know what I'm saying? Giving my all on this team. Nah,
Mm-hmm.
I might not even be here next season. Know what I mean? For what? Know what I mean? So I just fight. They just that team. That for who for what? Know what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah.
All right. Next, we got the LA Rams going to Arizona. Two teams that still kind of got a glimmer of hope for the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona is 1.5 point favorites. Total is 44 and a half. Cooper Cup, he got injured during the last Rams game. So at this point in time, I don't know if he's going to play or not. I feel like that's kind of crucial information right there. Um, at this point in time, I would lean towards Arizona. Uh, just something about the Rams I don't believe in. And like I said, if Cooper Cup don't play, then I really don't like the offense. I really would think Arizona could score more points than them. If Cooper Cup does play, that kind of changes up thing. So it's really tough for me to give an opinion on that. But both these teams, like I said, they need this game fighting for the playoffs. I don't think either one of them will make it, regardless of how this game turn out. But they got to keep, fighting, keep plugging away, because they still mathematically alive and still got a chance.
Mm-hmm.
So should be a close game, and I'm leaning towards Arizona, but it's no time for strong opinion because I don't know if Cooper Cup is going to play or not.
Okay. Yeah. Kyler Murray is back and just running around.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Running that backyard football type of offense.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, man. It's about just who wanted to see. This game is a coin flip, man. It's about just who wanted more. You know what I'm saying? Who wanted more? Like you said,
Hmm.
now I mean they both in the same, like they both like in the same boat. So
Yeah.
I mean both of them being
Hmm.
like in the same boat. It's just gonna go down to just who wanted more. Now I mean who really wanted more, or who could pull a rabbit out the hat in the moment they got to, and all that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, now I mean it's really gonna the Rams really got a game plan for that boy to be running the Kyler Murray to just be running around, and he may just be able to just. Now I mean he could get the winner. Now I mean if he can just tire them out, all that running around, if he can tire them out and throw a couple decent passes, they can win this game
Hmm.
because the Rams is gonna be. Because like you said, now I mean it's Cooper Cup. He's not playing, or you don't know if he is going to be playing now. If he's not playing,
Yeah, we don't know yet.
yeah. So you know what I mean? What good is it having Stafford if you don't have a bunch of targets from the throw to? I mean, you got what's his name, Puka Nuka? What know what I mean?
Yeah,
Now I
yeah.
mean you got him. Now I mean he decent. Know what I'm saying I be picking him in fantasy sometime. Know what I mean, but if you ain't got too many people from to throw the ball, I mean you got Matt Stafford, but you only got one person from to throw the ball to. I mean, and then you relying on your defense, especially your defensive line. But you got Kyler Murray, you're gonna be chasing him around the whole game. That defense can get tired and get winded. You know what I mean? Especially if they get winded if they get winded at a time where they gotta get a stop. You know what I mean? Where there might be a game-winning drive, or they might get try to march down and get the game-winning field goal, and that team and the Rams team is winded. You see what I'm saying? They winded because they gotta chase. They've been chasing Kyler Murray around the whole game. He's scrambling. Like I said, he's scrambling every other play. He's scrambling. You gotta chase him around all the time. Now I mean, even if he just scrambling and then throw the ball away, you still had to chase him around. So what can happen is they can have the ball at the end of the game, and you could be so winded. Now that's when you might have to. You trying to say your timeouts, but you got to call a timeout. You know what I'm saying? You gotta call it. You gotta call it. I mean, so now you might be trying to hold on to your timeouts. You gotta call a timeout because he just running around. So now you trying to get your defense. You trying to get your defense set up, or people out there. You tell people just out there gassed. People just out there winded. They just gassed, and then that's when you get they tell the whole fake injury, telling somebody to go lay down on the ground and all that because everybody need a breather. See, Kyler Murray can wear people down like that. Now I mean, he one of them type dudes. He can wear you down like that. And if that happened at a time where you really need a stop, now I mean, he might march down and try to get the game winning field goal. And he's the type of dude. He just been running around the whole game. Y'all might be wind time. Y'all just winded. You know what I mean? So that's so that could be a time that y'all might get winded at the wrong time where y'all really need to stop, and everybody on the defense just gassed. So, you know what I mean? So they do have a chance to win. You know what I mean? Because of just how he just run around. That gotta be tiresome. That gotta be tiresome to defense, man. That gotta be tiresome. Like, we've been chasing him around the whole game. You know what I mean? That's how defenses get tired, man. You know what I mean? And they get tired at the wrong time because that's one of the things that the Eagles do. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that my team do. Jalen Hurts can run around. Then you got like 3 running backs. People get winded at chasing people around. Now what I mean? Then they got to chase them. Now what I mean? You got to chase your wide receivers around. Now what I mean? And you can just tell it's times where the defense just get gassed. See, and a lot of that and that's why. Now I mean, I'm gonna get into it now. I'm gonna just get into it now. And that's why everybody be like, "Wow, like the brotherly shove is like so." That's like seem like it's just so unstoppable. You know what I mean? They done ran that joint 50-something times, and it worked like out of like I think they some crazy ass stat. They done did that 57, 58 times, and it worked like 54 times. They only, you know what I'm saying? It only didn't work like 3 times, and that's really because our people jumped off sides or something like that. So the reason that worked is because we done wore you out running around. So we working our way downfield. So even the plays where we might have run, Jalen Hurts might have ran around and scrambled, got a couple yards, or he ran around and scrambled. Or he ran around and scrambled, he threw it out of bounds, but we still working our way downfield. By the time we get to the red zone, or we get to the, or we only need half a yard or a yard for a first down, y'all winded. The other team is winded already. So when we do it, you're already winded. You know what I'm saying? So that's a part of it too. That we done wore people down. So now, y'all know we gonna run the play. Then y'all trying to stop the play. Y'all trying to get low. Everybody in the trenches trying to get low, but really y'all gassed. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gassed. So how you gonna push? That's why when you be seeing that, John, they be pushing the whole team back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That should be looking like little kids trying to stop grown men. We just be pushing the whole team. We just push the whole team back. They already tired. Then we gonna run the play. Now you trying to get low as you can, and you trying to stay. You know what I'm saying? You just getting pushed back. So that's why they be winning a lot of the time too. By the time we work all the way down to get to the 1 yard line. So we gonna run. but y'all gassed. So how y'all gonna be down in the trenches shot? Now I mean, how you gonna be down in the trenches trying to push us back? You know what I'm saying? Try to keep us out the end zone. Y'all already gassed. That's why that joint be looking like it's like, yo, man, this joint like super unstoppable. But part of that is because they gassed. People, I mean, defense be gassed. So now, okay, you know what I mean? We know we running it. Now I mean, we know exactly what you're gonna run. That's why all of a sudden now when we run it, the defense, defenses be off sides. Cause yo, we tired. We just gotta try something. We gotta try to get so low and so close to try to stop y'all. We just keep getting defenses just keep getting called for offsides. But they be gassed. By the time we work all the way down the field and then do that when we need a first down or we on the goal line, defense is already gassed. That's why we just be looking like we just do whatever we want. We just push them all the way back. Like they don't even matter. You know what I mean? That's part of the reason why that worked.
Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah. I just wanted to say that because I was going back and forth with Twitter or somebody. Everybody's like, yo, that joint just like that joint should be like illegal or something because how you stop that? Well, part of why it works is because the whole time working down the field, we wear people out. They chasing everybody around. You know what I'm saying? Chasing Jalen Hurts around. We got 3 running backs. Know what I mean? Then we got wide receivers that's fast too. And you try, know what I mean? So the defense is just always constantly running around, chasing people around. So by the time you get down there, by the time we start using the play, y'all gassed already. The defense is gassed already. So they can't make no push. They gassed. They tired. That's why I be like, we just be pushing them back like they don't even matter, like they not even there. That's part of the reason why it worked. Mm-hmm. That's part of the reason why it worked. Well, go on, man. I mean, I got a little long-winded with that, man. I just want to say that because I was going back and forth on Twitter with somebody, and they was like, you know how people like feel like, well, that joint, something is wrong about it. Something like that is like illegal about it because, you know what I mean? It seems like it's just unstoppable. I'm like, part of the reason why I like is unstoppable is because the defense is already tired. So by the time we do it, they gassed. They ain't got nothing left in the tank to try to, you know what I mean, to try to push back. They ain't got nothing left in the tank. That's why we just be pushing them back. Like, you know what I mean? That's why it worked like 99% of the time. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess since we're speaking about the Eagles, I'll go to your game. Buffalo going to Philly. The Eagles are 3-point favorites. The total is 48.5. Now, that's a low ass point spread, 3 points. Mm-hmm. Buffalo, how many losses they had? First of all, the Eagles, we know that. Buffalo, I feel like they got like 5 losses or some shit like that. I'm about to look right now. Yeah, they got 5 losses, 6-5. So that point spread is low as hell. Now, I ain't saying Buffalo won't win, but I do think they will cover this 3-point spread. That's just a Buffalo point spread if I ever seen one. That's just the Vegas is trying to sucker you to pick the Eagles. Like I said, this shit doesn't always work. But I have no type of inside analysis besides also the Eagles play San Fran next week. Maybe they'll look ahead to that game. That's a big time game. So that could be it too, but that's just point spread is just too low, and Vegas is trying to sucker people into betting on the Eagles on this. So I think Buffalo will cover the spread. They might even win. You said y'all do for another loss or 2 this year. Mm-hmm. This might be it right here, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do think we going. I hate to say it, but the next 2 out of the 3, I think we're gonna lose 2 out of the next 3. I do. Know what I mean? I think most definitely the Cowboys is gonna be a loss, and it's either gonna be the Bills or the 49ers. Which I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose to the Bills and then win against the Niners and then lose to the Cowboys. I would not be surprised. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because I don't think we. I mean, I'm an Eagles fan, so I wish we would just run the table and just win. But I don't see it just running the table and just winning every game we got left. Now it's possible, but anything's possible. But I just don't see it. You know what I mean? So So I mean, especially with some of these teams, that we got to play at the end of the season. I mean, towards the end of the season, like I think we play the Giants and all of that. We don't know where they gonna be at mentally by then. Like I said, they may be just playing for pride every game. You know what I mean? They may not just, oh man, we ain't laying down. We don't care if we ain't make the playoffs or not. So I don't think you just gonna be getting teams laying down. Now I mean, regardless of what the record is. So I don't think I don't think the Eagles got no layup the way some people just think he got a layup. Oh well, the Bills they ain't looking super, they ain't looking dominant like that no more. And then we should be able to beat the Cowboys again. And the 49ers they already showed that they ain't unbeatable, but it's just the flow of a season. Now I mean, I don't see us just running the table like that. I just don't think the flow is like, would just go like that. So I do think the next 2 out of 3 will lose. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I think the next 2 out of the next 3, I think we're gonna lose. So, like I said, I hope I'm wrong. Like I said, hopefully we can beat the Bills, but I'm not gonna be surprised if we lose. You know what I mean? Because man, we might lose against the Bills and then win against the 49ers. You see what I'm saying? That's not too far-fetched to think. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see them running the table, man. I see the next 2 out of the next 3, I see them losing. I can see them winning the rest of the games, but I just think they bound for at least another loss. Really, I'm thinking 2 more losses this season. You know what I mean? But hopefully I'm wrong, but that's just how I feel about it.
All right. Well, hopefully y'all lose. You know how I feel about y'all. So next we got Cleveland going to Denver. Denver is 2.5-point favorites, total 35.5. Kind of like the under on this one. Cleveland, they got a new quarterback, the rookie boy, Dorian Thomas-Robinson. He won a game last week. Denver's on a nice little winning streak. Really can't call who's going to win a game, but both offenses, I think, are kind of trash. So I kind of like the under. 2 defenses. And it should stay under 30 points. Who going to win? I mean, I kind of lean towards Denver, but I can't really, I just got that bias towards Sean Payton and Russell Wilson. I'm not a fan of Sean Payton, especially, so I really don't want to roll. My pick here is the under 35.5.
Yeah. Okay. It's Denver and Cleveland, right? Denver and Cleveland?
Yeah. Denver.
They playing in Denver?
Yeah.
Yeah, they playing in Denver, man. I think Denver could win it, man. For some reason they just they getting some wins from somewhere. You know what I mean? They getting some wins from somewhere, man. I like that running back that Cleveland got though. What's his last name? Is it Ford or something like that?
Ford. Yeah, Ford.
I kind of like him, man. He run hard, man. I like how he run. He got that. You can tell he got that dog in him, man. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they can go to Denver. I don't know if they can go to Denver. And get that win. I just see Denver just being able to take care of business at home. I ain't saying it's gonna be, like I said. I'm not saying it's gonna be some pretty win where they just throwing the ball all over the place and everything. No, but they should be able to get a win at home. They should be able to get the win at home. They should be able to scrape together a win. So Denver should be able to take this one. You never know. Could they? Cleveland can go in there and and they can scrape together a win. Just like how they beat Pittsburgh. It could be another one of them type of games, especially if Denver can't score no points. If for some odd reason Denver just can't get nothing going offensively, you know what I'm saying? Cleveland can get 2 wins in a row like that. The same way. You know what I mean? One of them low scoring games, and they just get out of there. They just sneak out of there with a win. But Denver should be to take care of home. Now, I mean, I'd be mad if I was a Denver fan and it's like, yo, y'all really couldn't win this game at home. Know what I mean? We ain't saying they gotta be pretty, but y'all just couldn't scrape together a win and just get the win. We don't care how it look, ugly, pretty, whatever. Just get the win. You can't get the win at home against the Cleveland Browns, and Deshaun Watson is done for the year. Y'all can't get the win. They should be able to get it done. They still an NFL team. They should be able to pull it together to get the win. You know what I mean? Broncos country, let's ride. You know what I mean? Let's ride.
I hear you. All right, man. He's so like it's a shame, man. I fucked with Russell Wilson back in the day, but I mean he's so corny, you know, man. It's a shame, man.
Hey, man, I mean, let him be him. You know what I'm saying? That's what he is. Know what I mean? That's his personality. That's who he is, man. Broncos country, let's ride. Hey, yo, this right here. Now, I mean, I was listening to Peyton and Eli Manning, right? And the thing about Peyton Manning is, I guess it's because it's where he won a Super Bowl. Because I mean, he be saying like the Broncos, like he be saying, he talking about us like he's still on the team and all that. And Eli was like calling him out. My thing is, do that sound like weird? Because a lot of people would think that, all right, he be talking about the Colts like that instead of like the Broncos. You see what I'm saying? To me, that just sounds weird.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, I hear you. I mean, you definitely think of him more as a Colt, but like you said, he won a championship there. So, I mean, when he said, if I didn't hear him say that, I mean, nobody had no problem with it. I mean, he was kind of washed up at that point, but he still got a championship there. And I don't know. I don't really see nothing wrong with him, man. It don't sound that weird to me.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Next, we got Kansas City going to Vegas. Kansas City is 9.5-point favorites. Total is 43.5. Kansas City, this is another team I'm thinking about picking for my survivor pool if I don't pick Detroit. I just think there's no way Kansas City going to lose 2 games in a row. 9.5 points, though, that's a lot of points. In Kansas City, when they do win, they usually don't blow people out anyway. So I'll be kind of wary of picking them to cover that spread. But they should win this game. I want to say I like it over, but I'm not going to pick that. But if I had to pick something, I'll pick Raiders to cover the 9.5. But Kansas City going to win this game. And I'm still trying to decide whether to pick them or Detroit for my survival pool. I really just can't call it, man. But both these teams should win. Kansas City, just like I said, there's no way they should lose this, man. They shouldn't lose 2 games in a row. They shouldn't lose to Antonio Pierce, first year coach. Kansas City should win this game.
Yeah, man. Patty should come back with a vengeance. You know what I'm saying?
Patty M.
Yeah, man. I think this is gonna be. I really think this is gonna be the Patty and Travis Kelce show. You know what I'm saying? I think Travis Kelce might get multiple touchdowns this game. You know what I'm saying? Because they, like you said, they not trying to lose 2 games in a row, and I think they gonna go to their go-to guy, even though Travis Kelce, I don't know, he had a couple drop. He had like a drop and like a fumble or whatever. But now, I mean, he's still the best in the business. I think they just gonna feed him that whole game. Know what I mean? And they just gonna really rely on him for the win. Know what I'm saying? They gonna make sure they score some points. Know what I mean? I think he really gonna be the focal point of that offense then. You know what I mean? Because they really gonna want the win. Know what I'm saying? They really gonna try to get this win. Like I said, I don't see them losing 2 games in a row. Yeah, man, they gonna make sure they win this one. They gonna make sure they win this one. They gonna be going to they gonna go in their bag and pull out everything that they know work. Now, I mean, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Travis Kelce get a get at least a couple touchdowns, at least a couple. You know what I'm saying? Sure, he might even get 3. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But I think he at least get 2. I think they really gonna run the offense all the way through him because they gonna like, all right, we gotta offensively, we gotta make sure we get this win. We got to make sure we get this win. We ain't got time to play. Now we got to score and get this team defeated. We got this team defeated early because we got to get this win. You know what I mean? So I think it's gonna be back to business with Patty and Travis Kelce. You know what I mean? Best in the business. You know what I'm saying? Between them two, best in the business. And I think they just gonna go with that the whole game. Like I said, man. The thing about Las Vegas. You know what I mean? I think that Antonio Pierce is just like, listen, man, I'm just gonna let him play. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna let him throw the ball, whatever. You know what I mean? If you want to let it loose, let it loose. You know what I'm saying? Because I just think that's his attitude of I'm hands off with it. I mean, I'm a defensive dude, so let the offense do what they gonna do. I don't want to handcuff them. I just want to. You know what I'm saying? At that point, what we got to lose? You know what I mean? What I'm gonna be playing conservative? What I'm gonna be playing conservative for? You know what I'm saying? So, man, you want to sling the ball, sling the ball. You know what I mean? But I think that Kansas City gonna come out with they gonna come out hyped up like, yo, we can't lose 2 games in a row. So I think offensively and defensively they'll be like, no, we gotta win this game. Bottom line, we gotta win this game. You know what I mean? So I think that they're gonna be hyped up for that. Like, yo, we gotta win this game. You know what I mean? We just lost. We have to win this game. You know what I mean? I think that. I think the Raiders is just gonna be like, listen, man, we just gonna go out there and play loose, man. We just gonna play. You know what I mean? We just gonna play. You know what I mean? We ain't got nothing to lose and everything to gain. It's already Kansas City Chiefs. People don't think we gonna win anyway. So we just gonna go out there and just, yo, man, you want to throw the ball? Throw the ball. You know what I mean? What's gonna be the point of playing conservative if they scoring and we kicking punts? You know what I'm saying? Because we trying to play all conservative and all that. No, you can't do that. They slinging the ball. Even though they got Patrick Mahomes and he the best in the business, I gotta let my guy sling the ball too. That's the only way we got even a chance keeping up or winning the game. You know what I mean? Because they gonna come out throwing that ball. Chiefs gonna come out throwing that ball, so they already know we ain't got time to play conservative. The Raiders we ain't got time to play conservative. Know what I mean? I'm gonna let my people sling the ball, man. We still got Devontae Adams. Know what I mean? He's still one of the best in the business. Know what I'm saying? Now I mean, his numbers done slipped because he done went to the. Know what I mean? Without Aaron Rodgers, of course. Know what I mean? His numbers done slipped, but no, don't get. Know what I mean? He's still one of the best. Now we still got one of the best wide receivers in the game. We gotta try to get him the ball. So. Now I mean, that's what I think. I think the Chiefs could. I think the Chiefs are going there and win with the mentality that we just gotta handle business. Now I mean, do what we knew, what we know going to work. Now I mean, so we can win this game. But I think the Raiders is like, listen, man, let it fly. Let it fly.
All right.
Because we ain't expected to win no way. And what's the only chance we got of winning? We can't play conservative and they slinging the ball all over the place. We got to do the same. Regardless, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of, now I mean, whether they got Patrick Mahomes, we don't, but, man, let them play. So.
All right. I mean, we both agree Chiefs will win this game, and the Raiders, they got nothing to lose. I understand that. That's why I think they might cover the 9.5-point spread. Next, we got Sunday Night Football. Baltimore going to L.A. to play the Chargers. Baltimore 3.5-point favorites. Total 46.5. The Chargers, their coach, he just looked like he on his last leg. It's definitely gonna be his last year. Chargers are in turmoil. So Baltimore should win this. Will they cover that 3.5-point spread? I'm not sure about that. Baltimore might win a close one, come out winning by 3 points, something like that. But I just think the Chargers just got too much shit going on with them as far as the whole situation. Their in-house problems. I don't think they're going to beat a team like Baltimore. Baltimore has had some stinkers where they let teams come back on them and lose. But I just see Baltimore winning this game somehow, some way. They might not cover that 3.5 point spread. They might only win by 3. So you got to watch yourself with that point spread. But Baltimore is still win this game.
Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, the Chargers got decent players, but like you said, they coaching and all of that is not is it's not up to par. It's not. You know what I mean? It's not up to
Mm-hmm.
par. So I don't know if they going. I don't. Know what I mean, I don't know. So I don't know what the mentality of the coach is, that if he one of them coaches where he done checked out because he probably feel like he not going to be here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He might be walking on eggshells, and or he might be one of them coaches that, as long as I'm here, I'm going to coach. I ain't gonna worry about none of that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna coach. So we gonna see if he's solid enough to stay solid and just, I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm gonna coach to win the game. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna worry about what nobody's saying, the media's saying, what they saying on ESPN. You know what I mean? ESPN and none of that. I don't care. I don't care who's saying what. I'm just gonna coach. So I don't know what type of coach. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's his attitude. I don't know what's his demeanor and what's his mentality. So,
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore should be able to get the win. Know what I mean? Don't try to be too cute. Know what I mean? Do what you know work. You know what I mean? And you should be able to get out of there with the, you know what I mean? You should get the win. You know what I mean? You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? You ain't gotta try to get too cute. Do what you know. Know what I mean? Do what you know works. Now I mean what been working for you. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, know what I mean, Baltimore stay calm and cool. Know what I mean the defense. Know what I mean, it's playing decent. Know what I'm saying? Baltimore, of course, they got Lamar Jackson. Know what I mean, and they got a decent running game. You know what I mean? They got decent wide receivers. Even though I think they tight end is out, right? They tight end ain't there, right? Which I know that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's out.
Yeah. It's Andrews, I think. You know what I mean? I think
Uh-huh.
yeah, because he was all. I mean, he really ain't got that. Lamar really ain't got that safety valve. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of like what Andrews was for Lamar Jackson. But other than that, man, now I mean, a solid game plan. They should be able to just get the win. Like I said, don't get too cute and all that. Know what I mean? Not I mean, just do what you know been working, and they should win this game. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
Right.
like you said, I don't know if the Chargers is like, listen, we ain't worrying about none of that. You know what I mean? I don't know if the coach is like, don't worry about what's going on with my job and all this and that. Don't worry about that. We just, I mean, as long as I'm here, I'm going to coach to win games. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore can't lose. Baltimore ain't, they're not unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? But as long as they, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean, if they can do, you know what I mean, if they don't get too cute, they just, you know what I mean, do what been working for them, they should be able to get a win. They should be able to get in and out of there with a win.
All right. I agree with you. They got the last game of the week right here. Monday night. Chicago going to Minnesota. Minnesota 3.5 point favorites. Total 43.5. Uh, kind of like the over, but both these teams, I don't think going to make the playoffs. Minnesota got more of a chance. Dials has been playing real good. But like I said, I thought they was gonna lose last week to Denver. I thought the magic might wear off. I like I kind of fuck with Chicago to win this game, but Justin Fields is so inconsistent. But I'm gonna just go out on a limb, and I'm gonna say Chicago's gonna win this game. And like I said, I also kind of like the over.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Chicago gonna get this win. Know what I mean? I think Justin Fields is gonna be, he gonna do his one man army thing. Um,
Hmm.
he gonna do whatever he got to do to win. Now I mean, if he got to run around, now I mean, you got to run around and give it all he got on the field. I think he gonna do whatever he got to do to win this game. Whether it's running around all game long, I don't care if he got to have if he got to have 2 rushing touchdowns and 1 passing touchdown. Whatever he got to do to win this game, I feel like he gon' He going in there with the mentality that I got to do whatever I got to do to win this game. So yeah, man, I think he gonna end up being a 1-man army this game and just like do whatever he got to do to win.
Right.
Know what I mean? If he got to be the leading rusher for the team, I think that's what's gonna be. I think whatever he got to do to win, I just think he just got that mentality. Like, all right, I'm gonna do whatever I got to do. Whatever I got to do to to win the game, that's what I got to do. If I got to run around this whole game and I got to be the damn leading rusher on the team and I got to have 2 rushing touchdowns or whatever that's what they're gonna do. You know what I mean? I just think that he just got that mentality. He just type of player. If I have to be a 1-man army, that's what I'm gonna do. So I think that he can get a win out of it because I think that Minnesota is they playing like how could I say it? All right. They not like they not playing to win, they playing not to lose. You know what I'm saying? Now I mean we just trying to manage the game enough, score enough, and we could just sneak out every sneak out of with a win. I think that's their mentality. You know what I'm saying? It's not that we going in here to win the game. We going in here not to. I think the mentality went from that to losing Kirk Cousins. You know what I mean? Losing Justin Jefferson and Kirk Cousins. The mentality is now like we not going in here to win. We going in here not to lose. You see what I'm saying? We going into these games to just do enough so we can score some points. Score some points and have some things go our way and we can get some wins. It's not that we going in to win. You know what I'm saying? We going in to try to maintain so we don't lose. You know what I mean? So now we got that mentality. So to me that just look like that's what the mentality is of the team. You know what I'm saying? And then like I said, you got Chicago where young boy just doing what you could tell it's just in him to I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to try to win the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to win this game, man. If I got to run, if I got to be the leading rusher, I got to do whatever I gotta do to win this game. Whatever I gotta do to try to win this game, that's what I'm gonna do. So, you know what I mean? So, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Chicago did win this game. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. That's it. That's the last game right there.
All right. Well, yeah. You know what I mean? Because we had a hour and 50 minutes. Yeah. So we're gonna say like this. You know what I mean? To everybody out there, man. Now, first of all, thank y'all for your love and support. 'Cause y'all love this show. Just like we always say, man, bet with your head, not over it. These numbers aren't ours. These point spreads and all that aren't ours. Now, everything we talking about now is public information. It's not coming from us. We not no sports book and none of that. What else? Like I said, everything starts with the Earning ISO podcast. Please like, share, subscribe, and all that. Rate, review. I just want to say thank y'all, man, because y'all love this show. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking to my man Ern, and he was trying to. He told me he's trying to explain to y'all people out there that, like I said, my brother don't got no social media, and then some of the questions that y'all ask, by the time y'all, especially when it ain't got nothing to do with football, like if it's a basketball question or something like that, we can't really get the question. Everything is time sensitive, so by the time even if I did ask him the questions, by the time we get it to you and the episode comes out, the basketball games is already over. You know what I'm saying? Because people keep talking to us about other sports. I'm like, man, listen, man, we just trying to get this show off the ground. You know what I mean? Then we'll worry about other sports and all that type of stuff later. Because people be having a million questions. I'm like, we can't even get you the answers. By the time we get you the answers, that game is over with. Especially if you're talking about basketball right now. You know what I'm saying? So right now we just focusing on football. We just trying to get this show up off the ground. So right now we focusing on football. Now we'll get the other stuff later. But you want to say anything to the people before we go?
Nah, but I'll just speak just a side note, talk about basketball. Check out this score. This is no overtime, man. The Indiana Pacers and Atlanta Hawks. The score was 157 to 152. Over 300 point score in the game with no overtime. That shit just blows my mind. The average is usually like 220, 230. Over 300 points got scored a day in this fucking game. That's fucking embarrassing. That's an all-star game type of score.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I just find that amazing.
Yeah. That's some MTV Rock and Jock type of score. You know what I mean? Listen, man. Listen. Know what I'm saying? We need to work on our defense. You know what I mean? If I was the coach, I'd be what? You know what I mean? Oh, we don't believe in playing defense. Everybody get on the line. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody on the line. And I don't want y'all running to the line. I want y'all running through the line. You know what I mean?
Right.
Practice, we doing defense. You know what I mean? Defense. You know what I mean? Damn, we ain't playing no defense. You know what I mean? Nah, I mean, we talking like my man, what's my man name? Bart Scott, know what I mean? Defense can't stop a nosebleed.
No.
Defense can't stop
You
a
talking about the
nosebleed.
linebacker? Oh, ESPN. Yeah, I got you.
Defense can't stop a nosebleed. Yo, dang, yeah. Hey, man, damn. That's cool.
Yeah, that just blew my mind right there. That's a lot of fucking points, man.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
Yeah.
But no, other than that, man, much respect to your show, man. Earn the ISO show. Continue the success for y'all. Wish everything the best. You know what I mean? And thanks to everybody that listens. And just good luck on everybody bets.
All right, yeah. Yeah, man, everybody, like we say, man, bet with your head not over it, man. Thank y'all for loving the show. Now, I mean, please continue to like and listen. Listen to the show. Now, I mean, we appreciate it. Now, I mean, I say, bro, now, I mean, this joint is fun doing this show with you. And I just tell you, man, be safe, man. I'll talk to you later.
I appreciate it, man.
All right.
Good luck. All right.